What is going on, guys? J-Rod Coolman here, and today we're another PokeBuilder, and today we are looking at Scrafty. None other than the Hoodlum Pokemon, the racial stereotype that is actually pretty freaking badass in every way possible. I've got a lot of different options for this thing. That's just a lot of different things I looked at, and I was like, yeah, this thing's a boss, and that's all there is to do it. And this is definitely not the limit with Scrafty. Scrafty has so many options, and you can mix and match some of these ideas. But to start off, why don't we look at Scrafty's abilities? Scrafty gets 3 really good abilities, especially for being a defensive. Let's look at its stats first, actually. 115 in both defenses and 90 attack. This thing is a powerhouse. But back to the abilities. Intimidate makes it really good physically defensive, and Shed Skin makes it really good for just like stalling out should you want to, I guess. Moxie is also a very good offensive ability, and it's definitely something that can sweep teams if you get it set up right. Speaking of offensive, let's look at these sets first. Scrafty is a Pokemon that has a lot of coverage. Like, if you name it, it's probably got it. Not just in hidden power form, but in like a real good move. And it also gets Dragon Dance. Dragon Dance is a force to be reckoned with, especially on this thing. If you can set up 2 Dragon Dances so your speed is super high, like if you run a Jolly set where this thing is at 213 or 236 and you double that, you outspeed everything that's unboosted. Garchomp, gone. Gengar, gone. Lucario, done for. It's just evil. On top of the extra attack and then the Moxie boost, that's crazy. And it gets coverage galore. Poison Jab for those fairies. Outrage for the crazy stuff. High Jump Kick for the everything. Nothing can live a Moxie high jump kick from Scrafty. I personally like to run Lumberry on this thing because that way you can switch into a Thunder Wave, or you can get burned and you can live to see another day and fight the good fight. But also another good thing to run would be Life Orb. I mean, this is not my number one option, but if you want, that's how you would run Jolly a little better. Because with Lumberry, I would personally run Adamant. But that's just me. You can run it however you want. Looking at the other set, this thing actually has good potential to go Choice Band because it's so bulky. Like with that high of defense, it's nasty. I don't know how this thing can get 115 in both defenses and still be UU. At least it was in 5th gen, but Jesus. So more coverage moves here. It gets Zen Headbutt, Knockoff, Stone Edge, Iron Head. My gosh. Yeah, and look at this shiny. Ooh, that's shiny. That's crazy shiny. But besides that, let's look at the more defensive sets I looked at. I kind of showed the Assault Vest here for a second, but I didn't go into it. Assault Vest is really good on this Pokemon because it gets so many good attacking moves, especially Drain Punch, so that you can gain back your HP should you need to. Also, because it has very equal defense and very high defense, you can put all your investment into physical defense, and then the Assault Vest does all of your investment for your special defense for you. Then you can still invest in your HP, which is really nice, because that makes this thing pretty much one of the bulkiest Pokemon out there. Okay, maybe not one of the bulkiest, but one of the bulkiest as far as both stats go. Then I think I have Shed Skin on this because that way, should you get toxic, or should you go into I don't know, a Thunder Wave, that way you can just shrug it off after a couple turns and say good game to that, and just get another couple Drain Punches out. Yeah, like it gets more coverage moves. Dragon Tail, so that you don't have to deal with the same old crap Pokemon. Ice Punch for those dragons. Rock Slide for those flying types. Drain Punch is definitely a good thing to have on an offensive Scraggy, or Scrafty. Here is the Intimidate set I looked at. I figured if you switch into something with an Intimidate, you're not going to get hit that turn for sure. Then you can set up 1 Iron Defense, and nothing's going to take you out. If you put all of your investment into Special Defense, that Iron Defense is going to do the same thing that it's actually going to do better than the Assault Vest is going to do for you. However, it's going to take a turn. Then I threw Fake Out on this one just because it just show off it gets that. I wouldn't necessarily put it on your Intimidate one, but Leftovers is also good for this one if you're not going to run Drain Punch, but usually on a more defensive Pokemon, I would run some sort of recovery move. I mean, you can run Leftovers on top of that, but I don't know, that's how I run it. It also gets the other elemental punches. It gets let's see, some things I missed. Dragon Claw, it gets Dual Chop, which is really nice because it hits twice. Let's see, it gets Low Kick, which is, I mean, it has its use. Payback, since this is such a slow Pokemon, Payback would actually work really well. Actually, since this is a more stally sort of bit, I would run Toxic and Protect on this, because Toxic stalling Scrafty would be monstrous. Not Thunder Punch Protect. Alright, so that's that. Also, you could potentially do the same thing, but with Flop It, since this thing gets Amnesia. You can go Amnesia, then instead of being careful, you can be Impish, max defense. But I figure Assault Vest did that job a little better, so that is about it, especially since it gets Intimidate. But Scrafty, this thing is powerful. Jesus, god dang. It also gets Bulk Up and gets Crunch. I don't know why you didn't even touch Crunch. I just figured that was a given. But Facade, if you didn't want to run Lumberry, you can just run Facade so that thing still does mad damage. Yeah, that's about it, I think. Scrafty's a powerhouse. Use one on your next team, please. Do the world a favor. Become the monster. So hope you guys enjoyed. I'd love some more suggestions for some Pokemon to cover. I just ran across this today and I thought, hey, that would be great. So I'd love to see what you guys want to see. So leave a comment down below. Give a like. I would love that. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.